Hello everybody and welcome to this new lesson. Your lesson today will be a reading revision. Your lesson is from your student's book, Ported to English 11A, student's book, page 98, 99. So, open your books, page 98, 99, and let's begin. Let's begin with the objectives of this lesson. Number 1. Identify the general idea and the purpose of a text. Number 2. Recognize the meaning of new words from context. And number 3. Locate key details in a text. This is the text we are going to read today. Your first task will be to read through the text and to answer the following question. This is a typical question that you'll find in your readings and you may also meet in your exams. The main idea question. It is asked like this. What is the text mainly about? Here the question asks you about the general idea the writer wants to tell us. And it asks about the idea of the whole text, not the idea of a paragraph or the idea of a part of the text. To answer this question, you need to look at the paragraphs, to look at the topic sentences of each paragraph, and try to decide what each paragraph is about. So, pause the video, look at the text, and try to decide what is the main idea of this text. Let's look at the topic sentence of paragraph number 1. The honeybee is vital for a large percentage of the world's agriculture. So what do you think the paragraph will be about if you read this topic sentence? Yes, very good. The paragraph will be about the important role that honeybees play in agriculture or in farming. Let's go with paragraph 2 now. Read the topic sentence of paragraph number 2. Inside the beehive, bees have an extremely well-organized social order, with each type of bee responsible for carrying out certain tasks. So what do you think the paragraph will be about? Yes, about the different types of bees. Yes, inside the hive and yes, very good, and their roles. Let's look at the topic sentence of paragraph number 3. When female bees are born, their diet determines whether they become worker bees or a new queen bee. So what do you think the paragraph will be about? The importance of diet, very good. It's about how the diet makes a bee a queen or a worker bee. Let's look at paragraph 4. The topic sentence says, bees are often seen as cute or friendly insects, but while they are unlikely to ever hurt a person unless they are threatened in some way, they aren't always very nice to other bees. So, what do you think the paragraph will be about? It's about description of the bee. It's more than description here. Yes, it's about the behavior. Very good. It's how honeybees behave towards people and towards other bees. We finish with paragraph number 5. What does the topic sentence tell you? What do you think this paragraph is about? Yes, very good. It tells us about the kindness or the gentleness of bees toward each other, toward other bees in the hive. So after going through the 5 paragraphs of the text, Which statement do you think reflects the general idea of the text? Yes, very good. The astonishing life of the honeybee. Let's answer questions 1 to 5 on page 99. You have 8 headings and you are going to match them to the 5 paragraphs of the text. This means there are 3 paragraphs we are not going to use. Also, remember that we almost have done the same task, so it will be easy. It will not take us a lot of time to do this task. Let's begin. Let's start with the first paragraph. What can be the right heading for the paragraph? Yes, very good. It's C, the importance of bees. And here we have 2 hints, the word vital, which means very important, and the word importance itself, which tell us that this heading matches the paragraph. Paragraph number 2, what can be the right heading? Yes, very good. A social structure within the colony, and in the paragraph we have the phrase social order and the phrase also different kinds of bees. Paragraph 3 now. What can be the right heading? Yes, excellent. Making a new queen, and here new queen, and create a new queen as hints for the answer. Paragraph 4. Yes, excellent. It's aggression in bees, and the hints can be here robbing and very violent. We finish with paragraph number 5. So the heading, yes, excellent, is the caring side of bees, and it's stated directly here, caring behavior of bees. We continue with another typical question that you may find on your readings or on your exams. It's about the purpose of the text, and it comes as a multiple choice question, and the question will be asked like this. What is the purpose of the text, or what is the purpose of this text? So the question here asks you about why did the writer write the text? What was the intention, or what was the purpose of writing the text? To answer this question, pay attention to the verbs that are used in the beginning of the statements. This will help you to identify the purpose of the text. Pause the video, look at the task, and go back to the text and try to answer it. If you're ready, let's look at your answers. And here, if you look at the text with the headings now, things will be easier, things will be clearer for you. In each paragraph, the writer gives us new information and fascinating or astonishing information about bees and their lives. So, what did you choose? What statement did you choose as the purpose of this text? So, what answer did you choose for this question? Yes, very good. It's B, to tell readers fascinating facts about honeybees. We continue with another type of questions that you may find in your readings or on your exams. It's a multiple choice question, and it gives you 3 wrong statements and 1 correct statement, and you are asked to identify what is true, to identify the correct statement. First, start by reading the statements and then proceed and compare the information in the statements to the information in the text. Let's look at the statements and compare them to the text. Statement A, the most important role is making honey. What does the text say? Producing honey is actually of secondary importance. So statement A will be, yes, very good, will be wrong. Statement B, the diet at birth decides their future roles. The text says when female bees are born, their diet determines whether they become worker bees or a new queen. So B is correct, but let's check C and D. C, they have many kings and the queens in the hive. And paragraph 3 says there is only one queen. So C is also wrong. D, they steal the eggs of other hives when hungry. But here the text says they steal honey, not eggs. So D is also wrong. And the correct answer will be B. So the correct answer will be B. We continue with another version of this question, but this time it's what is not true. In this question, we have 3 correct statements and 1 wrong statement. We'll do the same. We will check the information in the statements and the information in the text. Let's look at the statements and compare them to the text. Statement A, the drones never bring honey to the hive. The text says that in paragraph E, the drones are male bees whose only purpose is to travel away. So that's right. Statement B, sick bees receive special treatment in the hive. This is exactly stated in paragraph 5. Statement C, hives help each other with food in times of need. What does the text say? During a food shortage, bees go robbing. They steal honey from other hives. So it's clear that statement C is not true, and so it is the answer. The answer will be C. Another typical task that you may find on your exams or in your readings is guess the meaning of the unknown word. For this task, what you need to do, you need to read the sentence that includes the unknown word. Then read the sentence before and the sentence after. Find a clue and make your guess. Let's look at this sentence from the text. This can sometimes be very violent and may even result in the defending bee population being overcome and losing their home to the attackers. Which of the following has almost the same meaning as the underlined word in the above sentence? So the underlined word is overcome, and we have 4 choices: A, stolen; B, eaten; C, taken; and B, beaten. Pause the video and try to work out this question. Look at the words in this sentence. We have defending, another word is attackers, another word is violent, then there is losing. So here there is a battle, there's a fight between 2 hives or 2 groups of bees, and the result will be one group will lose and one group will win. So what can be the meaning of the word overcome here? Yes, very good. It will be beaten. Another typical question that you may come across in your exams or in your readings is, what does the underlined word or what does the underlined pronoun refer to? For this task, you need to read the sentence that includes the pronoun and then read the sentence or sentences before it, because often a pronoun refers to a noun that was stated earlier. Let's look at the question here. What does the underlined pronoun they in paragraph 5 refer to? You are given here four choices: sick bees, researchers, worker bees, and younger bees. Let's look at the sentence in paragraph 5. So the word they is in the second sentence. Worker bees are often seen feeding younger bees, and they seem to do the same for other bees in the hive when they are ill. So in this sentence, we have other bees in the hive when they are ill. We have researchers, which comes earlier. We have worker bees, which comes in the same sentence, and we have younger bees, which comes also in the same sentence. So which one do you think is the correct answer? Yes, very good. It refers to, the word refers to worker bees. Another question that you may come across in your readings is the opinion or the attitude question. It is a constructed response question, which means you are asked to provide a written answer. You are asked to write your answer. The question takes this form based on paragraph 1. For example, what does the writer think of honeybees? Support your answer with a piece of evidence from paragraph number 1. For this task, you need to read the paragraph identified in the question, then try to decide what the writer thinks about the issue, and finally find a piece of evidence to support your answer. Pause the video and go back to the text and try to answer this question. Time is over. Let's look at paragraph 1 and see what the writer thinks of honeybees. First piece of information: the honeybee is vital for a large percentage of the world's agriculture. Then he says the world's food crops depend on honeybees for pollination, and he says also this clearly shows that the conservation of the honeybee is very much in the interest of the human race. So what do you think? What does the writer think of the honeybee? So a possible answer to the question will be that he thinks that honeybees are important, or he adores, he likes honeybees, or he appreciates them, or he appreciates their roles, or he thinks that they are important for the human race, they are important for the world. For a piece of evidence, you can take any of these. The honeybee is vital for agriculture. The world's food crops depend on them, or their conservation is in the interest of the human race. Another type of questions that you may find in your readings is the question that asks you to find specific information in the text and transfer it into a table. The question will take this form based on paragraph 3. For example, when do worker bees decide to have a second queen? The second part of the question will be identify two situations from paragraph 3. For this task, you read the question carefully, you look at the table to identify the type of information required, and then read the paragraph determined in the question to find the required information. Pause the video and try to answer this question. So if we go to paragraph 3, it states the answer directly. Workers will usually only decide to create a new queen in one of two situations, and they are explained. The old queen has died or grown weak. The second answer will be after, or the population of the hive has grown so large that it is ready to split into two separate hives. And your answer will look like this. The first queen is weak, or the first queen is dead for the first situation. For the second situation, to split into two colonies, or to form a new colony.